Sports Rock.
Ericsson, Garnacho hasn't stopped. Garnacho has scored in stoppage time, and Manchester United have nicked it.
For updates in the world of football.
Sterling for Liverpool. He's seen Henderson face to face with Fernandinho. Henderson! Oh wow! Lift the Anfield roof. Company's error, yes!
Formula One.
Imka's down the inside now, comes Carlos Sainz on Lewis Hamilton. Sainz just squeezes Hamilton, who goes over the rumble strip.
Cycling, boxing, basketball, and lots more. Listen to us live on Sport Rush, Mondays to Fridays, 12:30 p.m. to 1 p.m. on Al-IyamoyeTv Radio. For more inquiries, please call 0806-242-9799. Sport Rush, your everyday dose of sports.
Morning everyone, welcome to SPORTVILLE this morning on Al-IyamoyeTv and radio, and I am YAZID.
Good morning to you all from this side. I am YEKINI ANUOLUWAPO.
Okay, let's start with the Blues. Chelsea plan that can help Mauricio Pochettino unleash £55 million transfer dream. Chelsea's goal scoring problems have been long-standing and only got worse in 2022-2023. The Blues hold the negative goal difference despite having one of the better defensive records in the league and have netted just 36 times this season so far. There has been a struggle to create opportunities in the correct places and some errant shooting to ensure the Blues have struggled to convert this term. It is perhaps no surprise that in number 9 is among Chelsea's priorities in the forthcoming transfer window. Pochettino 5-man Chelsea striker list revealed with £517 million question answered. The Blues will be searching for a new striker with 5 potential targets analyzed. Chelsea's need for a new striker is no story. It has been a matter plaguing the club for years going back to their last true title charge in 2016-2017. Since then, they haven't had a single player score more than 16 goals, a striker gets over 15, or a reliable source for them throughout. The European big club outshot Alvaro Morata, the experienced pro coming in to save the day, Gonzalo Higuain, the academy lad making his way, Tammy Abraham, the speedster and transition king, Timo Werner, the one that couldn't fail, Romelu Lukaku, and the false 9, Kai Havertz, and the overrated past his manager favorite, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Just Chelsea alone with all these numbers of strikers and haven't even scored higher than 16 goals in a season for Chelsea.
Nigerian news. Osimhen must not be in a rush to leave Napoli. Babangida wants. Former Nigerian winger Tijani Babangida has warned Super Eagles striker Victor Osimhen not to be in a rush to leave Napoli after an impressive season in the Serie A. Osimhen is currently one of the best strikers in Europe at the moment. He has distinguished himself in the Serie A with Napoli, scoring a goal to help his team win the title this season. He should not be in a rush to leave Napoli if he thinks the atmosphere still favors him a lot. Napoli. Osimhen locked in hotel by Napoli for 3 days to block transfer. Liverpool were reportedly interested in signing the Nigerian in 2020 before he joined Napoli in the club record £61 million move from Lille. It has now been revealed that Napoli director Cristiano Giuntoli locked Osimhen inside the hotel to persuade him to join the Serie A side and turn down a move in Anfield.
Burnley's company has given its verdict on Palace loanee amid transfer tour. Albert Sambi Lokonga is currently on loan at Crystal Palace from Arsenal, but the Belgian midfielder has been linked with a move to join Burnley after their promotion to the Premier League. Burnley's board, Vincent Company, has previously likened Crystal Palace loanee Albert Sambi Lokonga to Yaya Toure amid links with a move to sign the summer midfielder this summer. Arsenal urged to make Smith Rowe decision as Xhaka nears Arsenal transfer exit. Emil Smith Rowe has endured a difficult season at Arsenal after missing the majority of the 2022-2023 campaign with a groin problem, but he may be set for a healed road next time. The AL graduate hasn't started a single match in all competitions this season, but was one of Arsenal's best players last time, but mainly operated in a wide attacking role. Former Gunner striker Kevin Campbell believes Smith Rowe can be trained by Arteta into becoming Xhaka's replacement as a number 8 in the midfield. With Nelson sent third contract offer amid João Cancelo transfer twist. Arsenal have sent Reece Nelson a third offer to extend his contract in North London, despite playing a preliminary role for the majority of the 2022-2023 season. Nelson has established himself as the favourite of the Gunners faithful, scoring a dramatic late winner during the 3-2 victory over Bournemouth. It is now claimed that Mikel Arteta's side sent the AL academic graduate a new offer earlier this week, keen to convince the young winger to stay past the end of the current campaign.
Sadiq Umar. Sadiq returned to Real Sociedad training after lengthy injury layoff. Sadiq sustained a cruciate ligament injury against Getafe in September. The forward trained with his teammates for the first time on Tuesday. Sadiq linked up the Real Sociedad from Almeria last summer for €2 million. Ademola Lookman to return against Hellas Verona. Injured Super Eagles and Atlanta winger Ademola Lookman has recovered from the injury and resumed training with the team. Lookman last played for the Bergamo-based club on April 15 when he sustained an hamstring muscle strain. The team coach Gian Piero Gasperini hopes to have him for the match against Hellas Verona scheduled for this Saturday, May 20. Emmanuel Gift Orban, the chief executive officer of KA agents Johan Burkham, has slapped huge clash on Nigerian youngster Gift Emmanuel Orban. Burkham has insisted that Orban will not go for anything less than €20 million. Orban, who was brought for €3 million, has now scored 19 goals in 19 matches this season. Juventus. Italy and Juventus legend Leonard Bonucci has revealed he will retire at the end of next season as the veteran centre-back 33 claimed an era of defence will be over when he hung up his boots. Bayern Leverkusen. Xabi Alonso plays down rumors about Tottenham and revealed Madrid. Yes, I'm gonna stay at Bayern Leverkusen. I'm very happy at the club and with this team.
Manchester United tipped to seal transfer. Former Premier League striker Luis Saha has tipped Manchester United to beat Chelsea to signing of Tammy Abraham. Many reports have linked Abraham with a return to the Premier League this summer, with Reece James doing his best to encourage the frontman back to Stamford Bridge. Chelsea are not the only club on the lookout for a new striker this summer, with Manchester United also keen. Both sides have been linked with the likes of Harry Kane and Victor Osimhen, while Abraham could be another to add to the list show. Manchester United boss Ten Hag targets big name midfield and striker signings. Manchester United manager Erik Ten Hag is determined to sign a world-class striker and midfielder. The Dutch coach is aware that to make his ideal signings, his club must finish in the Premier League top 4. United need the money from Champions League qualification, along with the ability to attract Europe top player. United will also be looking for a striker with Harry Kane from Tottenham and Victor Osimhen from Napoli, and also be needing a midfielder. Jude Bellingham from Borussia Dortmund and Frankie de Jong from Barcelona are among the midfield targets, and also the strikers I mentioned earlier are also among the strikers targets for the Red Devils for next season.
Tottenham. Arne Slot emerges as a strong candidate to become Tottenham new boss as Feyenoord battle to keep hold of the title-winning coach, who will cost Super £66 million in compensation. Feyenoord wants to offer Slot a new contract worth in the region of £2.5 million a year, tie their highly rated coach down. Slot, who would cost £6 million in compensation, knows he can earn much more than that at Spurs. Jurgen Klopp, Dortmund. I believe that the boys can do it. Jurgen Klopp throws his weight behind Borussia Dortmund in his former club fight for Bundesliga glory, as he insists the trophy simply belongs with them after an 11-year drought. Klopp enjoyed a memorable 7-year stint at the aim of Dortmund between 2008 and 2015, having led the club to back-to-back league titles in 2011 and 2012, and spearheaded their surprise charge to the Champions League final in 2013. I believe that the boys can do it. The opportunity is so great, they will use it. I will keep my finger crossed in front of the TV in Liverpool. After 11 years, the trophy simply belongs back to Dortmund. With Dortmund trailing behind by just a single point, the title race may very well until the final week of the season. Now to Chelsea news. Rio Ferdinand, I think Levi Colwill is the best one they have not got at Chelsea. He's better than Wesley Fofana, and I think he's better than Bernard Batshuayi. Rio Ferdinand, have you seen the way Levi Colwill is playing for Brighton? He has gone to Brighton. His team is higher than Chelsea. He's playing unbelievably well in that team.
Jamie Carragher insists Manchester City must aim to dominate Europe after the 4-0 win over Real Madrid. Jamie Carragher has claimed that Manchester City should not just settle for a single Champions League title but have to set their sights of dominating European football. The Guardiola side booked their ticket to just a second Champions League final on Wednesday night with an emphatic 4-0 win over holders and record winners Real Madrid to go through 5-1 victors on aggregate. Bernardo Silva, who has been linked with a move away this summer, scored twice in the first half before an Eder Militao own goal and Julian Alvarez try sealed the win for City. Let's take a short break from here. When we get back from the break, we bring in our main analyst and discuss about the match that went on yesterday, and also discuss about the Europa League second leg semi-final coming up today. Thank you.
Thousands have been to severally pasture abroad. To those who are in the traveling agency business, it is a rocket science. That is not our case at TAOHEED Travels and Tour. We have in-depth details on how to successfully, without stress, help you process and secure your visa to anywhere in the world. Do you want permanent residential visa, visiting and tourism visa, student visa to places like Europe, America, Asia, Africa? It's no big deal to us at TAOHEED Travels and Tour. Our years of experience and expertise speaks volume for us. Let's process and secure visa for you to UK, USA, and Canada within a twinkle of an eye. We offer our services to our Muslim faithfuls. What are you waiting for? Consult us at from Mosque, Sholanke Street, behind Tel Abiola Way, 08330 or 65780. Stop wasting money. Pay for peace of mind. Talk to TAOHEED Travels and Tour.
Back to SPORTVILLE on Al-IyamoyeTv and radio. Hey, main analyst, please introduce yourself, sir.
Good morning to you all. I'm Showali Moshood S and the Sport. Thank you for watching us.
Okay, let's quickly discuss on the match that went on yesterday. Manchester City and Real Madrid, second leg of the semi-final of the 2022-2023 UEFA Champions League campaign, where Manchester City not only defeated Real Madrid but trashed Real Madrid yesterday with a 4-0 win to the Manchester side, and giving the England side hopes that we can have the Champions League title this season. But can you see to the match that went yesterday, what did Manchester City do that changed the formation and did everything for them to win, and what was Real Madrid lacking that they couldn't score even a goal yesterday?
And thank you so much. Let's thank God that said the English Premier League will have the chance to be the European champions, and I also believe if Man City will be able to be the winner of the World Champions League, I think we should be able to see a new Ballon d'Or from England since 2008, when Cristiano Ronaldo won it last.
For Manchester United.
It will be the first time. I think it should be the time to maybe to crown Erling Haaland. But let's leave that one aside. I said yesterday, and I think I have the support of the mamas in the house. I supported me yesterday, and if you look at what I said yesterday, actually that's what really happened in the match yesterday. I said if Carlo Ancelotti overthink too much, the match might end up not being on his side. Let's look at how he starts his team yesterday. He starts with those that started in the first leg, aside from Anthony Rudiger. Whereby he replaced Anthony Rudiger with Eder Militao. And look at Manchester City squad yesterday. They started with the same 11 that started the first leg, but with different style of play. Because if you look at the first leg, the most part of Man City was let's go out. If we see the win, we are grateful with it. If we see the draw, let's take it and we go to Etihad. And if you look at it yesterday, you will see that Camavinga is not fit by yesterday. Most of Manchester City play, most of their goals came from the left-hand side of Real Madrid. And if you look at the first leg, the rate at which Camavinga played in the first leg, it's far more better in the first leg than second leg yesterday. It even really affects Vinicius Junior yesterday. You see Vinicius Junior attacking Kyle Walker yesterday. So it means this guy is not really fit. Look at the first goal. The first goal came from the angle of Camavinga. Whereas the second goal as well. Third goal we can't say the third doesn't come from his side as well, because Pep Guardiola, I think this high time we class Guardiola as being one of the greatest coach. I didn't say he's the greatest coach. One of the greatest coach that always know what is worth doing at the right time. Look at when they play Chelsea. He overthink a lot, using different formation. But yesterday he was very calm. Go out, go and play, get us the goal, and let's destroy this team. Because since 2008, that was the last time Man City lost the Champions League at home, where Lyon defeated them then. So kudos to Guardiola and kudos to the player that implemented what Guardiola said they should go and do on the pitch, because they override Real Madrid yesterday, and it's already pity, very annoying for what Carlo Ancelotti did yesterday. Being a good coach of that caliber, you can't just risk a player. Let's say Camavinga played in the center midfield with that injury, it might not show a lot compared to being played from the left hand side. So it's very easy. What makes Real Madrid lose last match yesterday was starting Edward Camavinga with injury that yesterday and doesn't have plan B. Guardiola has a lot of plan B. Look at yesterday, he substituted some player, bring in Mahrez, Foden, bring in Julian Alvarez. You see, they can push, they can score. You have the like of Eden Hazard at the bench, not bringing them in. So it's very I kudos to Man City and Pep Guardiola. The job well done. Thrashing Real Madrid for the first time. That I'll say it, thrashing Real Madrid in the semi-final of the UEFA Champions League. Very rare. So it's very good for English football. We're having a team in the UEFA Champions League final.
Okay, let's quickly move to the Europa League match coming up today between Sevilla and Juventus. And so the first leg was a 1-1 draw where Sevilla were already leading, even at the 90th minute, where an header came from the Juventus defender and sealed it to a draw last week. And now they are going down to Sevilla's home. And I can remember you said last week that it's not easy to come to beat Sevilla at their homes, as it has happened to the likes of Manchester United, where they fell back, and now it is Juventus. Do we see the story turning back at us or facing us directly?
I call Sevilla, I call them Sevilla Europa League FC. They know how to play this competition so much, and they always have this opportunity of playing most of their first leg in the knockout stage away from home, and they have the belief of their fan that they will turn around everything for them. Let's say, for example, yesterday, look at how Manchester City, our fan, how they railed the field yesterday. Equivalent to how Liverpool fan, how they always make Anfield difficult for most teams in English Premier League and mostly in Champions League. It happens to Barcelona when they beat Liverpool, when they beat them on the second leg, they trashed Barcelona 4-0. And I see the same thing still happening to Sevilla tonight, because they did it against Manchester United. And I see them going to the UEFA Europa League final, beating Juventus tonight. I still stand on my word, Sevilla will proceed.
Okay, are you also going by Sevilla proceeding or Juventus qualifying to the final of the Europa League this season?
I'll go for Juventus.
But this first time is going against me.
Yes, I want to go against
okay, and Roma Leverkusen today. Roma Leverkusen, Mourinho's side and the Leverkusen side, as they played 1-0 last week, where Roma defeated Leverkusen, who is qualifying to the final.
You can't take semi-final out of Jose Mourinho, and you can't take Mourinho out of semi-final in Europe competitions. And I think for Jose Mourinho to have the first leg advantage over me, and I don't think there's anything Bayern Leverkusen. I could remember very well, I said it last week, that Bayern Leverkusen will override Jose Mourinho, despite being an experienced coach. But I could say now that experience really prevail when it comes to this kind of competition. Although Bayern Leverkusen really played in the first leg, having most of the possession, but it's only who score, who is more efficient and effective enough that will win a game. When you're more clinical enough, you win a game. I go with AS Roma Jose Mourinho tonight.
Okay.
I'll support him with that.
Okay, both of you are going with Jose Mourinho, and don't forget, Jose Mourinho coached Xabi Alonso back then when they were all in Real Madrid. When Jose Mourinho was coach of Real Madrid back then, and Xabi Alonso was the midfielder for.
Let's know who you go for between Juventus and Sevilla and Bayern Leverkusen and AS.
Okay, Bayern Leverkusen Roma. I'm going for Jose Mourinho's side, and Juventus Sevilla. I'm also going for Sevilla tonight.
Yes.
Supporting SM Sports tonight. Okay. Also, there's Newcastle Brighton. Very, very tough match. They're playing their outstanding match of the 25th game, which they missed. Newcastle Brighton. As Newcastle are in the third position with the same point. Brighton are also in the sixth position with 58 points. They are all fighting for the Europa League and also for qualifying for the top four. Those quick predictions, because time has gone.
And I think at the whole side, Newcastle know what is at stake, what is time for them to grab the UEFA Champions League slot. And I'll go for Newcastle today, beating Brighton and Albion today.
Are you also going by that or against Newcastle and Brighton?
I'm going by that.
Okay, Newcastle defeating Brighton tonight. I'm going for Brighton defeating Newcastle. I'm going for Mitoma, showing them what it's like. Evan Ferguson in the strike. Undav, Welbeck, all of them are showing what they have. So I'm going for Brighton tonight. Okay, we've come to the end of SPORTVILLE today on Al-IyamoyeTv and radio. Don't forget to like, follow, share all our posts on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and all of the social media. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the notification bell. I still remain YAZID out here.
And I am YEKINI, ANUOLUWAPO.
I'm sure Lemon should SM this way.
Tell you a goodbye.